I'm on major on this damn
What up? What's going on, folks? It is the one and only KspadeTheProspect, the leader of the Wolfpack himself, the CEO of the Made Men crew, and you guessed it, I'm back with a brand new video. We back on this Pro-Am NBA 2K18. I got a really good video for you right here. Now look, before the game even started, my man was stepping on our shoes and stuff. It's a little rude, right? It's a little disrespectful. This should be a really good one. Couple of names on that team we recognized before we got into the game. Matter of fact, I'll let you hear what Slim thought about it.
I switched it, but wait till the next, what's it called? Oh, Lord. Too shifty? Yeah. This motherfucker here.
All right. So you already knew, starting off, going into this game, I was like, okay, we're gonna have to figure this out. Now let me set up the lineups and then we'll take off running with it. In the backcourt, you got Slim and myself. That's the sharp shooting backcourt. We snipers, you know how we get down. Now, of course, I got the Oofy twins out here. We got Big Goofy at the 5, Big Doofy at the 4, and we got Syph in this lineup. Now, Syph's player has some defensive build in it. I like when you sprinkle a little bit of defense out here because I feel like this is an offense-heavy lineup, and I think we do an okay job of playing defense, but anytime you can get that mess out of here, anytime you can add a little bit of defense out here, I feel like it makes our unit a whole lot better.
Need it. No!
I'm here! Okay, so Slim sound like he keyed up, he locked in. I'm locked in, Syph locked in, and you know them Oofy twins, they stay keyed up. Like, they stay keyed up anyway, so this should be a really good one. Now, this gameplay took place on a live stream, and I realized that some of you guys may see these games live, and I know you know, if you're one of those guys, you gotta be thinking, I don't know, is this like a double upload? But you have to understand, I stream for sometimes 4, 5, 6 hours straight, and for those that didn't see it live, I don't expect those dudes to go back and actually watch that entire live stream to find the couple of comp games that we'll get on a night that we usually stream. So what I do is I try to take the good games and I bring them, you know, I hook them up, I sprinkle my pizzazz on it, and then I bring it to YouTube. Plus, you could be there in the live stream, but a lot of times the guys watching, the Wolves are so crazy, they in the comment section. Wait, hold on, let me get this right here. Wait. Bang. Boy. Anyway, the comment section be so live that it's possible that you guys don't see all of the gameplay. You know what I'm saying? You know how y'all get down. So anyway, without any further ado, man, let's get into this gameplay. Now, like I said, it was a few names on the other team that we recognized, and I think this might be the second time me and Durant matched up. Now, I'm not saying on this team. He was definitely, it might have been the same roster, but it was a different name, and I don't think it was the same roster, to be honest. It was a completely different team, but I remember his name because I remember he was number 35, like his jersey number was 35. And then it's just the kind of name that you're not gonna forget. Like Durant, 30, like you're not really gonna forget that name. Now the shifty guy that's running the offense for them, his name is so familiar for me, but I don't necessarily know where I link it to. I think at one point in time, I wanna say maybe we played All-Star Team Up together on an earlier year. Or at some point, I think maybe he was on my friends list. I don't know, but his name is crazy familiar to me. So anyway, going into it, I knew those two guys right there was going to come out and hoop. And I knew Ant was going to try to give me buckets because if I'm not mistaken, I think the last time we met, I think I gave him buckets. So I already know, you know, Pro-Am players have a funny way of kind of keeping that mess in the memory bank. And everybody wants their revenge. This is one of the things I like about this mode. It's kind of like playing cards or dice or something in the hood. Like, you don't just win money and everybody go, oh, okay, let's go home. I see. No, they always be like, okay, run it back. So, you know, Pro-Am players kind of got that same little thing about them. So I expected that to be somewhat of an issue. Now, starting this game off, I already told y'all, with me running the O, I try to look to get others going first. Once I feel like I got them going and I can get in my bag.
Good play, Spade.
Green. Let's go, Spade.
Yeah, that's what you can expect. Once I get them going and I can get in my bag without feeling like I'm taking from them, then I feel like that's when I play my best. Now, look, I'm still up and down like a mug, y'all. I would love to sit here in this video and tell y'all I got it figured out. I'm looking like the man. I'm looking like you know, but realistically, I do have some games out here, the one that I just struggle. And it's so frustrating, bruh, because when I'm good, I'm good. When I'm not good, I cost my team games, and that mess is so frustrating to me. At the same time, it's part of my problem. Like, it's frustrating to me, but seeing that happen, it's like my motivation for me to keep playing. Like, I cannot stop playing. So a lot of folks come through and be like, I can't believe this game is still fun to you. I can't believe you still get enjoyment out of this. Well, I don't necessarily, it's enjoyment, but it's just me being like a perfectionist. Like, I'm not where I want to be, so I can't quit yet. I can't move on to the next hot thing, and I just got to stay here until I can look like I'm the man, game in and game out. And I'm not saying I won't have bad games. Everybody's going to have bad games till I get there. Oh,
you motherfucker. Shit was coming off. That's me.
But anyway, like I'm saying, I'm not talking about having good games and bad games. You're going to have those. But it is games, and I take running the offense, I take that responsibility very seriously. I know if I'm the one, it's my job to recognize when the offense isn't flowing right. It's my job to know when we need to switch things up. And Philly does a really good job of being that secondary voice for you. And I thank him for it. Like, we definitely need that. But for me, like, my standards of myself and what I feel like I should do is crazy high. Like, I'm tougher on myself than anybody else could ever be. So I really take it tough when I have shit games, man. And when I have shit games at the one, usually, instead of just being my shit game, the entire team looks bad. So anyway, I kind of went on that whole little rant right there to let you know why I'm just locked in, bro. Like, if I could just come out and play like I know I can play every game, we'll be hell. And I'll tell anybody that. Anybody who don't believe me, like, you know, it is what it is. And I kind of like the naysayers too. But anyway, let me get off of that. Second quarter action out here, man. We still having a very competitive game. And that's what I want to be able to do. I came down and I was able to cook a couple of times. Got some good looks from three. Was able to get to the basket. And then I started to see this sagging off of my shooters. That's what I live for. If you're going to sag off a slim, that's three. If you sag off any of these guys, it's three. Now, what I have to do is make sure I hit them at the right time. Because as a shooter, and this is one of the perks to being that guy who started off running off ball, and then I moved to running on ball, I know that you can be wide open, but you kind of got that timer in your head. And if they don't hit you, look, that turnover right there, me and Syph was going to have worries about that one. Because Syph know he was cutting through my driving lane right there. He kind of jacked me up. So that one right there, that's on you right there, Syph. But anyway, because I used to be that shooter, I know the timing is everything.
Two on this side, two on this side, two on this side.
I don't know what we did right there. I don't know what we did. Slim was picking mine up. I thought I was still there. A little bit of a miscommunication right there, and we gave up 3 points. We got to tighten that up if we want to get this win. But I know I got to hit my shooters in the right time. Even if they're open, if I hit them late, they might not.
Green, I see you.
Green, get that shot to fall. So these are all the things that, you know, I'm bringing to the package. I already know that. So big time three, we needed that to try to put that cushion back in between us and this team here. Shifty comes back and pulls the three. So it's crazy. He's not guarding me. I'm not guarding him. But for a brief second, we kind of had a little back and forth going. I would come down and get a bucket. He would come back and get a bucket. Right here, I got the defense to bite. Got it over the Syph. He goes to work in that triple threat. I think he may have wanted the spinning jumper, but we'll take it. Then again, maybe he wanted that. I don't know if that's what he was trying to get anyway. Syph is one of those players that he's comfortable putting it on the floor. He'll try to go triple threat and create for himself sometime, and it worked out right there. Beautiful. Now, we got to get a stop on defense, and this is one of the issues sometimes that I feel like keeps us from being as great as we could be, right? Now, sometimes it's miscommunications or mishaps, or, oh, snap, I thought you was there, whatever, whatever. Sometimes it's just us not applying ourselves, just not playing as hard as we can possibly play. And I'm trying to make sure that we don't allow that to bite us in the ass here. Now, the shot clock is almost dead by the time I finally make my drive to the basket. Wasn't a whole lot of options there. I kind of had to go up with it. And I'm cool if somebody say I got bailed there. But a very efficient first half so far. 15 on the floor, no misses, 3 from beyond the arc. Shifty comes right back, puts more points on the board for his squad. Okay. I'm looking over there at him across the court like, all right, I see what you're doing. I see you. Now, this might be one of the times in the game where I overthink. Now, I've scored a few times down, so on this possession, I'm looking for somebody to budge off of my shooters. I actually got exactly what I was looking for. Was able to hit Rated. Rated got a great look. That's a look that he makes 8 times out of 10. Couldn't get it to fall right there. That's a non-scoring possession for us. We have to get a stop here. Now, notice Shifty's going to the basket. I committed, but I half-ass committed. Like, I hate that I did that. If you're going to commit, you got to all the way commit, because either way, I couldn't have got back to the corner for the 3 anyway. So from there, I got to put my hands up. I got to make myself tall. I got to try to get a stop there. Coming back, though, I'm still getting them the hedge off of my shooters. And right now, my shooters are not being able to get their shots to fall. Now, what I should have realized during the game is, you know what? I need to cook a little more. Like, they giving me the shot. I ain't gonna say they was giving me the shot, but at this point, I kind of felt like I could kind of do whatever. I should have taken over more. And I still was looking to get my teammates involved. This is some of the things that I'm still, you know, I gotta get a little better on, admittedly. Under a minute to go here before the half. Now I'm looking to see if I can score. If I can, then I'm going for it. If I can't, I'm gonna swing it over. Now I just told you guys, Scythe been working out of that triple threat, and if it ain't broke, you don't fix it. So after I realize I don't have a score, I go back to Scythe. He puts it on the floor, gets by his guy, made it look kind of easy too, if I ain't, you know, if we're gonna be honest, it did look kind of easy. We rotated wrong, but great help right there by Slim up top. He's able to prevent the 3, but we don't get the board. And then we ended up allowing these guys to still get a 3-point basket. That's frustrating. He gets inside, we try to, you know, contest the shot. He gets the hoop and the horn. 25 seconds on the clock. That last possession is heartbreaking because we did everything. I ain't gonna say we did everything right, but really, really good defense. That one right there was one of those miscommunication things. Philly thought I was finna shoot. He's trying to get in rebound position. I saw them hedge off of him. I know he can knock that 3 down.
Durant just like
Yo,
that.
Ant gone.
Yeah. Ant gone. Spades got the
Step back, cheese on him, if anything.
Okay, so we just had a 14-point second quarter that I feel like we was in control of, but the last 3 or 4 trips down, I felt like maybe, I don't even want to say I was forcing y'all, but maybe I was forcing the shot to my teammates, but I felt like they was getting good looks, the shots just weren't falling, and I should have been more aggressive. I just wasn't. And then we had that one mishap that led to me getting the charge. A shitty second quarter because of the end. Like, we played well the entire time, but because of the end, we ended up only scoring 14 points that quarter. Now look, the third quarter usually is our nemesis quarter. Now, I don't know if you guys peeped, hopefully you did. Durant lagged out. He lagged out or something happened right there at the half. I've got a bot, or at least I thought I did. Now notice, I'm still just not gonna come out here and try to take over. I still want to get the other guys involved. I just feel like the team plays better when we do that. Great cut to the basket. You got to watch and see how they play it. They left the shooter open in the corner. So far, my boy Scythe been knocking them out the park. That's what I need. That's what I need. When you get a look, make them pay. All right? They go back to the basket. Again, we give up the old school 3-point basket. Them things was killing us too. Sometimes, man, you be so aggressive to try to get that block late, it's best to just let them go. It's best to just let them go. Check us out right here. Now, I got about 10 seconds on the shot clock. I got to make something happen. I swing it over to Rated. Rated puts it on the floor, gets almost to the basket, kicks it back out. And at this point, I'm not going to lie, I was kind of in spectator mode. I was ready to see what Scythe was going to cook up. And after he passed it to me, I had time to get a shot up. And I thought I was going to get a better seal from his guy, you know, cutting off the defense. But they rotated well. They got over there. They contested the shot. So far, the third quarter has started off just as stagnant. Let me get the drifter, though. Started off just as stagnant as the second quarter ended, so we got to figure something out. We either got to get in our plays, because I feel like for the most part this game, we've been freelance. We either got to get in our plays, or we got to mix it up. So I feel like we all kind of mutually decided what we should probably do is show them a little bit of PNR. Just to see how they're going to defend it, to see if they're ready, you know?
What? On who? On who?
Now, I just brought you guys a video where the PNR brought us from behind and got us to win. So look, we know we got that if we need to go to it. That's in the back pocket right now. And we still thinking to ourselves, wait a minute, these guys got a bot. We just got to find out who the bot is on, attack the bot, and get up out of here. Meanwhile, offensively, they was still kind of eating. Now, I felt like we got there was 2 guys running at the shooter, hands up, jumping. They was leaving their feet, and he still was able to cash that 3. So look, we almost to the point of breaking the glass and breaking out the PNR. I'm sitting here getting tagged for hold ball too long. That's neither here nor there. Calling out a cut. Now look, I give it to Philly. I thought I was going to get him the shot. When I realized I didn't, great cut to the basket after the jump. I get it back to him. I like his positioning. These are shots that we make the majority of the time, and they just not falling right now. Then getting back, we got to get a stop. We got to. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And we give up the bucket. All right, now we got to do it. Now we got to get into the PNR. So look, I'm going off ball. We're going to run the offense through Slim. We're going to show them the PNR. And we're going to find this bot because they was moving the bot around. And for me, maybe I'm just a slow guy, but these cats was looking alike, bro. Shifty Durant's bot, and whoever, it was another guy, the 3 light-skinned cats with headbands on, you really can't see their jersey numbers that good, not in the flow. And I'm talking about from the front, obviously, when you got the ball. In the flow of the game, you really can't tell who's who, and it had me jacked up. I can't even lie to you, bruh. It had me jacked up. I thought that was a pretty good defensive possession. We give up the basket. Now look, the second quarter started good, ended bad. The third quarter really hasn't been good the entire quarter. It just haven't. And now I'm starting to get a little bit frustrated because one thing I can't take is losing this game to a team with a damn bot. Now this is, you know, my blood pressure about to be sky high. It's about to be sky high. We got to get a stop. We got to get it right here.
You switched it?
What?
What the fuck?
I just hit B to yeah, I did it one time and it fell. Unless it registered twice. I mean, that shit fluky as fuck.
There we go.
Why? What?
What?
The fuck happened?
Why are you on that?
Well, I don't know if you guys figured it out, but the third quarter offensively wasn't much better than the second quarter, if any at all. The only thing that happened in that third quarter to our advantage is that they didn't score as many points. Now, obviously, their offense is going to be a little bit compromised because they got a bot out here. Now, I don't know about you guys, but every time we lose a player and we get a bot on the floor, the Joker just be in the way for me. Like, some people really know how to work with them bots and make them do what they want them to do, what they want them to do. I can't. Like, the bot don't do nothing but get in my way and get on my nerves. That's all he does. So look, we did a little bit of P&R. At some point, we decided we wanted to go away from it. This play right here is gonna crack you up. I'm thinking this is the bot, fam. It wasn't until he reached.
They switched the
Wait, yeah, that's not the bot on you. That's what I was about to say. The bot's on site.
Hey, by the time I realized that wasn't the bot, I had 100% committed to taking the jump shot. Now, luckily, we get the offensive board. Right there, I was able to draw attention from 2 defenders. Got Slim the wide open look. He made the shot. Okay, it's 5 points, y'all. We okay. I don't know what happened at the end of the second and the whole third. I would love to control, alt, delete. But here in the fourth quarter, we still got an opportunity. We got to wake the hell up, y'all. We got to hoop. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. We got to hoop. All right, the spinning layup was actually, bruh, let me tell you, Shifty, the things you were doing with this spin layup. Now, I spin sometimes, but I gotta admit, but you a spinning guy, my guy. You be spinning. You spinning a lot. Now, fourth quarter, like I said, we decided to go back away from the P&R. We're gonna go back to running the offense through me, and we're gonna pick on the bot. That's what we said for the fourth quarter. I don't care where they move that bot. We're going to press start, see who the bot is guarding, and that's who we going at for the rest of this game. And I know y'all going to say, God, you know, it feels a little cheesy. Hey, I feel you. It ain't our fault, man. Whatever happened with Durant ain't our fault. We ain't kick him out. We ain't IP boot him. You know, we ain't make him lag out. We got to get this dub. And I'm pissed that we behind at this point. I want to make sure we get this dub. So right now, we're down 2 points with momentum and a hell of a game plan. All we got to do is execute, and we should get out of here and avoid this embarrassing loss and make sure we get this dub out here. Now, Shifty's going to do everything in his power to try to help his team get the dub. Notice that we also made a switch on him. Now, we had Syph on him for the bulk of the game, and just to show him a different look, we put Slim on him. Now, look, you know I was ready to catch and shoot, bruh. That brought me in. I hate that the passes move you. If that pass don't bring me in like that, that's 3 of those things. You can believe it. Now, also in the fourth quarter, I got a little bit more aggressive defensively. I was leaving that bot. I noticed that the bot really wasn't shooting, and I felt like they wasn't really looking for him. Now, I think he was a shooting Bill, so if he gets a good look, the bot can make it like anybody else, especially if he's in the corner. If he's not in that corner, fam, I don't know if he's shooting. I don't know if that's what they want. Late in the shot clock, hey, Slim kind of got tight with me right there because I kind of forgot that we was back running the offense through me. I had kind of gone back to just chilling, ready for that P&R. He was like, Spade, come get it. And I was like, okay, my bad. We got a tie game right here with under 2 minutes to go. 1 stop and we up out of here. 1 stop and we are up out of here. And also, we telling whoever guarding Shifty at this point, watch for the spin layup. I mean, at this point right here, we telling everybody when he got the ball, watch for the spin layup. Like, he's definitely gone to that well quite a few times.
Doofy. We good. I'm back out.
That's 3. That's 3. Oh my
Shit,
God.
fucking stink. Let's go.
Come on.
Wet water
Big
is
play,
what
big
they
play.
call it.
Yeah, man. Wet water, what they call me. That shot right there never turns green for me, but I know the timing. If I get that loadie right there, I can't green it, but I make it like 90% of the time. Felt real good when I saw myself get that animation. I already knew what was coming. Then we got a 1-point lead. We still ain't in the point of the game where we can get all celebratory. We ain't won it yet. We continue to fight. Down the stretch, the team was cool with me continuing to run the offense. One or two things was going to happen. Me and Philly was running that PNR. I was going to create a midi look for myself. I didn't know if I could get all the way to the basket, but I was either going to create a look for myself from midi, or I was going to get somebody else open running off of that pick. So far it seemed to work well. I feel like we still need to stop. You can see how aggressively I'm kind of floating off of this bite. I'm going to even get down here. I cannot believe he didn't lose that. But I was going to get down there and swat around at the hand of that big as he was dribbling too. Shifty gets a great look from mid-range, knocks it down. Hey, my man, he did everything in his, he hooped. He hooped. It's a 2-point game right here, y'all. And the clock really is on our side. I'm not in a hurry to get down the court. At the same time, I don't want to play passively. I want to do what got us the lead. Dribble drive. They knew the pass was going to Scythe. They rotated a tad bit slow. We got the shot to fall. We draw the curtains on them. I ain't even going to lie to you, man. I do regret that Ant lagged out. I wish he was there for the entire game, but I'm sure we're going to run into each other again, man. That's what happens in these pro-am streets. For this one right here, man, we had enough in the fourth to get this game. The second wasn't that pretty at the end, and the third was ugly altogether except for what we did on defense. But we was able to get the win. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. You did, bang the like. If you're new, hit subscribe, and I'm out until next time, folks. Peace.